These two platforms don't feel similar, but they're built on the same idea. Endless vertical motion. No stopping point. No finish line. TikTok isn't trying to inform you. It's trying to move you. Every swipe is a decision you didn't make, already decided for you. YouTube feels slower, calmer, more intentional. But it's not designed to guide you. It's designed to measure you. Watch time, retention, click-through, ads. TikTok controls what comes next. YouTube controls what gets rewarded. Same scroll, two very different outcomes. So in this recap, we're not asking if AI can recreate the interface. We're asking what these products are quietly teaching us every time we open them. First, TikTok. Then, YouTube. This one doesn't feel creative, or social, or expressive. It feels predictive. TikTok isn't where you post who you are. It's where the product decides for you. One video, then another, then another. No choice, no planning, no intent, just motion. Rebuilding something like that, the timing, the rhythm, the eerie accuracy, should require massive data systems. But with one prompt, AI claims it can recreate the experience. So today, we're not asking if it looks real. We're asking why it feels hard to stop. Welcome back to MetaBuild AI. On this channel, we rebuild famous products using AI, not to reverse engineer code, not to expose trade secrets, but to reveal what interfaces are training us to do. Because some products don't just shape identity, they shape behavior. What you watch, how long you stay, when you lose track of time. And TikTok might be the most behavior-shaping interface ever deployed. Same rules as always. We're rebuilding TikTok, not the recommendation model, not the data pipeline, not the engagement engine, just the interface, full-screen video, vertical dominance, one action at a time, no APIs, no personalization, no manual tweaks, just one prompt and whatever the AI believes TikTok is. TikTok isn't a platform. It's a conveyor belt. So instead of describing features, I describe flow, full-screen immersion, no escape routes, minimal controls. Watch this. Yeah, that's unsettling. The video fills everything. The buttons disappear. There's no friction. This isn't a homepage. It's a tunnel. And tunnels are designed to move you forward, whether you choose to or not. Let's slow this down. Because TikTok's power isn't content, it's constraint. First, full-screen dominance. No grid, no overview, no choice. You don't browse, you submit. Second, single-action design. One swipe, one direction, one decision. Cognitive load drops to 0. Third, delayed meaning. You don't know why the next video is coming, only that it always does. TikTok doesn't ask who you are, it watches, and slowly, it learns faster than you do. Right now, this is still passive. But control doesn't come from watching. It comes from response. Watch how little this takes. Tap the screen, pause the video, swipe again. Nothing new loads. And yet, it feels alive. Because feedback creates authority. Interactive prototypes don't need intelligence. They need momentum. When the UI keeps moving, your brain follows. And choice slowly disappears. Here's the real lesson. TikTok didn't win with creators, it won with sequence. One screen, one action, infinite continuation. AI didn't invent this, it exposed it. When behavior becomes the input, identity becomes the output. UI doesn't ask permission, it trains patterns. And builders need to understand exactly what they're shaping. That's the real takeaway. Not that AI can rebuild platforms, but that platforms quietly rebuild behavior. If this changed how you see products, you can support the channel at $MetaBuild AI. And next episode, we rebuild a platform that doesn't guide behavior. It monetizes it. And the tension shifts again. TikTok trains motion. YouTube trains outcome. Same scroll, different reward. This one doesn't feel addictive, or predictive, or emotional. It feels transactional. YouTube isn't built to control you. It's built to control what gets paid: views, watch time, retention, ads. Every pixel, quietly asking one question: will this hold attention long enough to monetize it? Rebuilding something like that, the hierarchy, the emphasis, the pressure baked into the layout, should require business logic. But with one prompt, AI claims it can recreate the experience. So today, we're not asking if it looks real. We're asking how money shapes the interface. Welcome back to MetaBuild AI. On this channel, we don't rebuild products to copy them. We rebuild them to see what they optimize for. Because identity platforms shape how you see yourself, control platforms shape how you behave, and monetized platforms, they shape what survives. YouTube isn't neutral. It's an economy, disguised as a library. Same rules as always. We're rebuilding YouTube, not the algorithm, not the ad server, not the creator studio, just the interface, thumbnails, titles, grids, sidebars, no analytics, no payouts, no back-end logic, just one prompt, and whatever the AI believes YouTube is. YouTube isn't a feed, it's a storefront. So instead of describing features, I describe competition, grids, ranking, visual contrast, click pressure, watch this. Yeah, that's exactly it. The thumbnails fight, the titles shout, the layout judges. This isn't about flow, it's about selection. Every screen asks, which creator earns the click? Let's slow this down, because YouTube's power isn't content, it's comparison. First, grid-based pressure. You see options before you feel intent. Second, thumbnail economics. Faces, arrows, emotion, contrast. Not for creativity, for survival. Third, delayed reward. Views come later. Money comes later. Feedback comes slow. So creators adapt, not to expression, but to performance. YouTube doesn't control users. It controls incentives. At this point, the UI isn't guiding you. It's pricing attention. And that changes everything. Watch how little interaction creates meaning. Hover a thumbnail, highlight a title, click once, nothing intelligent happens. And yet, it feels consequential. Because monetized platforms don't need immersion. They need decision. Every click is a vote, and every vote redistributes money. Here's the real lesson. YouTube isn't about video, it's about selection pressure. Interfaces don't just host content, they decide what scales. When money enters the loop, behavior follows, and creators shape themselves to survive the interface. AI didn't invent this. It revealed it instantly. If you can see incentives, you can design responsibly. That completes the pattern. Identity shapes self. Control shapes behavior. Money shapes survival. And interfaces sit in the middle of all three. If this changed how you see products, you can support the channel at $MetaBuild AI. Next, we stop rebuilding platforms and start rebuilding products on purpose. Don't forget to like, comment, subscribe, and share this video. You can follow us on all social media platforms at MetaBuild AI for more rebuilds like this. And visit metabuildai.gumroad.com to find today's UI build kit, plus templates, prompts, and other tools used to create this content. New builds drop regularly, so stay connected.